glows with a golden light against the shadows of the winter night. I hold the pipe while you turn the wheel, shaping the fire that we both can feel. The molten glass is a glowing sun before the cooling has even begun. Together, a breath of air from a shared soul, making the shattered pieces finally whole. Together, trust is a vessel that we breathe to life through the heavy heat and the worldly strife. Steady and patient as the glass takes form, keeping us safe and keeping us warm. A fragile beauty in a world of stone, stronger together than we are alone. You smooth the edges with a wet wood tool, while I keep the center calm and cool. A crystal amber in a scarlet swirl, our tiny island in a rushing world. Precision and care in the way we move, finding the rhythm and finding the groove. Together, wound up with kindness and a gentle touch, things that I've always loved so very much. Trust is a vessel that we breathe to life through the heavy heat and the worldly strife. Steady and patient as the glass takes form, keeping us safe and keeping us warm. Though the glass may thin where the pressure lies, and the bitter smoke starts to sting our eyes, the shape is honest and the glow is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Together, then we are alone. Together, then we are The lantern swings above the spiral stair. The salt is hanging in the midnight air. I watch the compass on the wooden shelf inside the sanctuary of yourself. The mist is clinging to the iron rail, far from the whispers and the weary trail. I find a seashell from a distant shore before the tides came knocking at the door. Oh, let the white caps break against the rock and listen to the ticking of the clock, smooth as the amber in a glass of wine. You are the anchor in this life of mine, the silent promise in the lighthouse beam, cove. Your silhouette is steady in the light, making the stormy ocean feel so right. The flannel shirt is heavy on my frame as the wild Atlantic calls my name. A gentle fragrance of the cedar wood, breaking the fears I never understood. Oh, let the white caps break against the rock, and listen to the ticking of the clock, smooth as the amber in a glass of wine. You are the anchor in this life of mine. Though the hurricane begins to scream and the darkness tears at every seam, I am anchored in a harbor of peace, waiting for the restless world to cease. Oh, let the white caps, the white king dream. The starlight spills across the telescope, a quiet valley filled with silent hope. I watch the planets in their slow retreat, inside the sanctuary of our retreat. The dew is freezing on the garden gate, far from the clockwork in the hand of fate. I find a map of stars from yesterday, before the summer galaxy dimmed away. Oh, let the north wind rattle every door, and watch the shadows stretch across the floor, smooth as the caramel in a copper pot. You are the anchor in this lonely plot, a silent promise in the embers red, moving as steady as the words you said. The ink is flowing from the silver pen, a story starting over once again. Your quiet breathing is a lullaby, making the autumn darkness drift on by. The cashmere wrap is soft against my skin as the frost prepares to settle in. A gentle fragrance of the roasted grain, soothing the edges of the hidden pain. Across the floor, smooth as the caramel in a copper pot. You are the anchor in this lonely plot. Though the bitter gale begins to bite, and the forest shivers in the night, I am shielded by the love we made, far from the ghosts in the light that fades. The words you said. tapestry hung on a stony wall, catching our spirits whenever we fall. Precision and care in every thin line, like the sweet fruit on a summer vine, woven with patience and a gentle hand, things that the heart can only understand. Life is a fabric that we weave together, changing the storm to the fairest of weather, steady and patient as the threads combine, making the simple things start to shine. Though the fibers strain and the colors may fade in the heavy sun or the deepest shade, the knot is firm and the weave is pure. This is the love that will long endure. The keeper climbs up the winding stair, feeling the chill of the salty air, trimming the wick with a practiced hand, far from the noise of the busy land. The giant lens is turning on its track, bringing the wandering sailors back. A heavy weight is dropping in the tower, giving the light its silent power. Faith is a beacon that we keep alive, helping the weary heart to survive. Steady and patient as the rotating beam, guiding us through like a peaceful dream. A silver anchor in a world of foam, leading the heavy-hearted safely home. The brass is polished to a golden mirror, bringing the distant horizon much nearer. A crystal cage for a burning flame, whispering soft your secret name. Precision and care in the oil and the glass, watching the stormy midnight pass, wound with the strength of a quiet soul, keeping the spirit under control. Faith is a beacon that we keep alive, helping the weary heart to survive. Steady and patient as the rotating beam, guiding us through like a peaceful dream. Though the iron rusts in the heavy spray and the ocean tries The herbalist grinds with a mortar and pestle, where the quiet garden spirits nestle. Dried lavender and a root of the pine, mixing the earth with a spirit divine. The liquid simmers in a glass retort, bringing the restless heart to a port. A copper scale is balancing the weight, changing the course of a bitter fate. Hope is a medicine that we must brew, clear as the morning and fresh as the dew, steady and patient as the essence drips, bringing a smile to the frozen lips. A healing balm in a world of pain, taking away the shadow and the rain. The jars are labeled on the wooden shelf, a little piece of the healer's self. A golden syrup in a cobalt vial, making the struggle feel worth the while. Precision and care in every single grain, soothing the throb of a hidden strain, stirred with kindness and a gentle word, voices that finally are being heard. Hope is a medicine that we must brew, clear as the morning and fresh as the dew, steady and patient as the essence drips, bringing a smile to the frozen lips. Though the fever burns and the spirits fall, and the darkness gathers against the wall, the recipe's true and the herbs are pure. This is the love that will long endure. Hope is a medicine. The carver holds a block of oaken wood, seeing the beauty that nobody could. The shavings fall like the winter snow, watching the hidden figures start to grow. The chisel slides with a gentle pressure, uncovering a buried wooden treasure. A rhythmic tap of the mallet's head, echoing things that are left unsaid. Grace is a sculpture that we carve from life, more than the struggle and more than the strife. Steady and patient as the grain unfolds, stories that the heavy timber holds us. Solid statues in a world of dust, building a monument made of trust. The surface is sanded to a satin touch, giving the spirit so very much. A polished grain in a cedar frame, something that doesn't need a name. Precision and care in every curve and line, making the humble wood look divine. Rubbed with the oil and a cloth of silk, white as the winter and white as the milk. Grace desert heat, and the heavy drums of the world may beat. The heart is solid and the cut is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Grace is a sculpture. The gazer leans to the polished glass, watching the ancient galaxies pass, mapping the stars in a velvet sky, while the rest of the world is sleeping by. The telescope turns on a heavy base, searching for light in the deep of space. A silver lens is capturing a spark, finding the diamonds within the dark. Hope is a constellation in the night, burning with a steady and a pure light, steady and patient as the planets spin, comforting the weary heart within. A glowing map in a world of black, keeping us on the homeward track. The charts are drawn with a careful hand, connecting the dots of a distant land. A cosmic clock in the atmosphere, whispering secrets for the soul to hear. Precision and care in the math of old, stories that the burning embers told, calculated with a quiet mind, things that the restless never find. Though the heavy clouds may hide the view, and the bitter wind starts to chill you through, the stars are constant and the orbit sure. This is the love that will long endure. The smithy stands by the roaring flame, calling the glowing iron by name. A heavy hammer and a steady arm, keeping the shivering heart from harm. The anvil rings with a rhythmic song, making the brittle metal grow strong. A shower of sparks in the smoky air, proof of the labor and the spirit there. Faith is a blade that is forged in fire, lifting the heavy spirit even higher, steady and patient as the hammer falls, building the strength block of pine.
I paint the needle in a silver line.
I polish the brass till it starts to gleam.
I magnetize the center of the dream.
The pivot balances on a diamond pin,
waiting for the journey to begin.
a copper gear is turning in its slot,
giving the world everything it got. Love is a compass that will always find
the home that we left in the back of our mind.
steady and patient as the needle swings
Above the noise of the earthly things,
a golden guide in a world of gray,
leading us through to a brand new day. You hold the glass and I set the seal,
making the phantom promise something real.
a mechanical wonder in a wooden shell,
Ringing the chime of a tiny bell. Precision and care in the north and south.
a word of truth from a lover's mouth.
Wound up with kindness and a gentle touch.
Things that I've always loved so very much.
Love is a compass that will always find
The home that we left in the back of our mind.
steady and patient as the needle swings.
Though the storm may spin us in a wild retreat,
And the heavy rain starts to drown the street.
the point is steady and the aim is pure.
This is the love that will long endure. To a brand new day. To a brand new day.
The chemist works with a crystal vial where the soft summer memories dial. Petals of jasmine and a drop of rain, soothing the edges of a hidden pain. The essence drips in a glass pipette, capturing things that we haven't met yet. An amber bottle on a marble stone, ensuring that we are never alone. Grace is a fragrance in the morning air, finding the beauty that is everywhere. Steady and patient as the scent unfolds, better than the silver or the stolen gold. A gentle trail in a world of gray, waking the senses to a brand new day. The cork is tight and the label's neat, making the bitter winter feel so sweet. A liquid garden in a tiny room, banishing the shadow and the gloom. Precision and care in the bass and note, like a sweet letter that a lover wrote, blended with kindness and a soft desire, feeding the soul like a quiet fire. Grace is a fragrance in the morning air, finding the beauty that is everywhere. Steady and patient as the The shadows dance upon the cedar beam, a quiet life within a waking dream. I trace the spine of every dusty book inside the comfort of our hidden nook. The silver rain is streaking down the slate, far from the engines and the city gate. I find a photograph from April's light, before the golden days retreated from sight. Oh, let the raindrops drum against the roof and keep the chaotic world forever aloof. Smooth as the honey in a porcelain cup, you are the anchor that picks me up. A steady promise in the lantern's glow, moving as rhythmic as the rivers flow. Spins a melody of old, a secret symphony about to unfold. The crackle of the needle, warm and sweet, making the rainy evening feel so complete. The velvet quilt is wrapped around my knees as thunder murmurs through the garden trees. A gentle fragrance of the Earl Grey tea, drowning the doubts that used to follow me. Oh, let the raindrops drum against the roof and keep the chaotic world forever aloof. Smooth as the honey in a porcelain cup, you are the anchor that picks me up. Frantic race. I turn the pages of a leather tome inside the sanctuary of our home. The frost is etching patterns on the pane, far from the bustle and the city lane. I find a pressed leaf from a summer day before the vibrant colors turn to gray. Oh, let the snowflakes drift against the glass and watch the wintry midnight slowly pass. Smooth as the vanilla in a heavy bowl, you are the anchor of my weary soul. A silent promise in the candle wick, moving as steady as a heart. Drying on the parchment scroll, a hidden story that I must unroll. Your handwriting is elegant and my shivering shoulder as the night grows significantly older. A gentle fragrance of the sandalwood incense breaking down every logical defense. So let the snowflakes drift against the glass and watch the wintry midnight slowly pass. Smooth as the vanilla in a heavy bowl, you are the anchor of my weary soul. A silent promise in the candle wick, moving as steady as a heartbeat's tick. Though the icy blizzard starts to howl and the hungry wolves begin to prowl, I am wrapped in blankets made of trust, far from the envy and the worldly dust. Oh, let the snowflakes drift against the glass and watch the wintry midnight slowly pass. Smooth as the vanilla in a heavy bowl, you are the anchor of my weary soul. A silent promise in the candle wick, moving as steady as a heartbeat's tick. Heartbeat's tick. Heartbeat's tick. The binder sits with the needle and thread, gathering words that the ages have said. The smell of the glue and the aged white page, defying the rust and the wear of the age. The leather is stretched o'er the cardboard spine, keeping the verses in a perfect line. A linen cord is knotted with a prayer, holding the secrets that are hidden there. Love is a story that we write by hand, more than the ocean and more than the sand. Steady and patient as the ink meets the leaf, providing a shelter from the winter's grief. A heavy cover for a fragile soul, making the broken pieces finally whole. The gold leaf glitters on the titled front, ending the long and the wearying hunt. 1,000 stories in a single bound, finding the lost that were meant to be found. Precision and care in every song stitch, making the spirit feel so deeply rich. Pressed in the vice with a gentle hold, stories that never grow tired or old. Love is a story that we write by hand, more than the ocean and more than the sand. Steady and patient as the ink meets the leaf, providing a shelter from the winter's grief. Though the edges fray and the paper turns brown, and the heavy rain starts to tumble down, the spine is strong and the stitching is tight. This is the love The master waits for the waters boil, far from the labor and the dusty soil. A whisk of bamboo and a ceramic bowl, finding the balance of a quiet soul. The steam is rising in a graceful curl, while the heavy banners of the world unfurl. A single leaf in a swirling dance, finding the peace in a moment's chance. Peace is a cup that we hold together, shielding the heart from the stormy weather. Steady and patient as the water pours, opening the hidden and the silent doors. A warm reflection in a world of ice, offering a small and a sweet paradise. The tea is green and the spirit's clear, bringing the distant heavens much near. A simple ritual in a wooden space, filled with a quiet and a steady grace. Precision and care in the temperature, making the weary heart feel so secure. Served with a bowing and a gentle hand, things that the hurried cannot understand. Peace is a cup that we hold together, shielding the heart from the stormy weather. Steady and patient as the water pours, opening the hidden and the silent doors. The ceramic cracks and the seasons turn, and the fires of the world begin to burn. The spirit is tranquil and the brew is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, peace. Oh, peace, peace. The drafter sits with a fine tip pen, tracing the mountains and the forest glen. Ink on the parchment and a steady hand, drawing the borders of a promised land. The ruler slides on a linen sheet, where the wild rivers and the oceans meet. A compass rose in the corner square, guiding the traveler who is wandering there. Truth is a map that we follow home, no matter how far or how wide we roam. Steady and patient as the ink dries fast, building a vision that is meant to last. A sturdy anchor in a world of doubt, showing us what this life is all about. Perfect and the lines are true, showing the path for me and for you. A paper world keeping the heart in a steady pace. Precision and care in the latitude, filled with the spirit of deep gratitude, marked with the wisdom of the days of old, priceless as the stories that were never told. Truth is a map that we follow home, no matter how far or how wide we roam. Steady and patient as the ink dries fast, building a vision that is meant to last. Though the ink may fade and the edges tear, and the heavy winds of the world may flare, the route is certain and the path is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Truth is a map. The furnace glows with the golden light against the shadows of the winter night. I hold the pipe while you turn the wheel, shaping the fire that we both can feel. The molten glass is a glowing sun before the cooling has even begun. Together, a breath of air from a shared soul, making the shattered pieces finally whole. Together, trust is a vessel that we breathe to life through the heavy heat and the worldly strife. Steady and patient as the glass takes form, keeping us safe and keeping us warm. A fragile beauty in a world of stone, stronger together than we are alone. You smooth the edges with a wet wood tool, while I keep the center calm and cool. A crystal amber in a scarlet swirl, our tiny island in a rushing world. Precision and care in the way we move, finding the rhythm and finding the groove. Together, wound up with kindness and a gentle touch, things that I've always loved so very much. Trust is a vessel that we breathe to life through the heavy heat and the worldly strife. Steady and patient as the glass takes form, keeping us safe and keeping us warm. Though the glass may thin where the pressure lies, and the bitter smoke starts to sting our eyes, the shape is honest and the glow is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Together, then we lantern swings above the spiral stair. The salt is hanging in the midnight air. I watch the compass on the wooden shelf inside the sanctuary of yourself. The mist is clinging to the iron rail, far from the whispers and the weary trail. I find a seashell from a distant shore before the tides came knocking at the door. Oh, let the white caps break against the rock and listen to the ticking of the clock, smooth as the amber in a glass of wine. You are the anchor in this life of mine, the silent promise in the lighthouse beam, moving as steady as a waking dream. The logs are hissing in the iron stove, a hidden treasure from a secret cove. Your silhouette is steady in the light, making the stormy ocean feel so right. The flannel shirt is heavy on my frame as the wild Atlantic calls my name. A gentle fragrance of the cedar wood, breaking the fears I never understood. Oh, let the white caps break against the rock and listen to the ticking of the clock, smooth as the amber in a glass of wine. You are the anchor in this life of mine. Though the hurricane begins to scream and the darkness tears at every seam, I am anchored in a harbor of peace, waiting for the restless world to cease. Oh, let the white caps, the white king dream. The starlight spills across the telescope, a quiet valley filled with silent hope. I watch the planets in their slow retreat inside the sanctuary of our retreat. The dew is freezing on the garden gate, far from the clockwork in the hand of fate. I find a map of stars from yesterday, before the summer galaxy dimmed away. Oh, let the north wind rattle every door and watch the shadows stretch across the floor, smooth as the caramel in a copper pot. You are the anchor in this lonely plot, a silent promise in the embers red, moving as steady as the words you said. The ink is flowing from the silver pen, a story starting over once again. Your quiet breathing is a lullaby, making the autumn darkness drift on by. The cashmere wrap is soft against my skin, the words you said. The weaver works in the morning light, passing the shuttle from the left to the right. Cotton and wool in a colorful dance, leaving nothing to the mercy of chance. The warp and the weft are pulled so tight, like a soft lantern in the middle of night. A wooden pedal is clicking in place, adding a pattern of beauty and grace. Life is a fabric that we weave together, changing the storm to the fairest of weather. Steady and patient as the threads combine, making the simple things start to shine. A warm embrace in a world of cold, stronger than any heavy bar of gold. The pattern emerges in a velvet blue, telling the story of me and of you. A tapestry hung on a stony wall, catching our spirits whenever we fall. Precision and care in every thin line, like the sweet fruit on a summer vine, woven with patience and a gentle hand, things that the heart can only understand. Life is a fabric that we weave together, changing the storm to the fairest of weather. Steady and patient as the threads combine, making the simple things start to shine. Though the fibers strain and the colors may fade in the heavy sun or the deepest shade, the knot is firm and the weave is pure. This is the love that will long endure. The keeper climbs up the winding stair, feeling the chill of the salty air, trimming the wick with a practiced hand, far from the noise of the busy land. The giant lens is turning on its track, bringing the wandering sailors back. A heavy weight is dropping in the tower, giving the light its silent power. Faith is a beacon that we keep alive, helping the weary heart to survive. Steady and patient as the rotating beam, guiding us through like a peaceful dream. A silver anchor in crystal cage for a burning flame, whispering soft your secret name. Precision and care in the oil and the glass, watching the stormy midnight pass, wound with the strength of a quiet soul, keeping the spirit under control. Faith is a beacon that we keep alive, helping the weary heart to survive. Steady and patient as the rotating beam, guiding us through like a peaceful dream. Though the iron rusts in the heavy spray, and the ocean tries to wash us away, the flame is bright and the lens is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Faith is a beacon. Faith is a beacon. The herbalist grinds with a mortar and pestle, where the quiet garden spirits nestle. Dried lavender and a root of the pine, mixing the earth with a spirit divine. The liquid simmers in a glass retort, bringing the restless heart to a port. A copper scale is balancing the weight, changing the course of a bitter fate. Hope is a medicine that we must brew, clear as the morning and fresh as the dew, steady and patient as the essence drips, bringing a smile to the frozen lips. A healing balm in a world of pain, taking away the shadow and the rain. The jars are labeled on the wooden shelf, a little piece of the healer's self. A golden syrup in a cobalt vial, making the struggle feel worth the while. Precision and care in every single grain, soothing the throb of a hidden strain, stirred with kindness and a gentle word, voices that finally are being heard. Hope is a medicine that we must brew, clear as the morning and fresh as the dew, steady and patient as the essence drips, bringing a smile to the frozen lips. Though the fever burns and the spirits fall, and the darkness gathers against the wall, the recipe's true and the herbs are pure. This is the love that will long endure. Hope is a medicine. The carver holds a block watching the hidden figures start to grow. The chisel slides with a gentle pressure, uncovering a buried wooden treasure. A rhythmic tap of the mallet's head, echoing things that are left unsaid. Grace is a sculpture that we carve from life, more than the struggle and more than the strife. Steady and patient as the grain unfolds, stories that the heavy timber holds us. Solid statues in a world of dust, building a monument made of trust. The surface is sanded to a satin touch, giving the spirit so very much. A polished grain in a cedar frame, something that doesn't need a name. Precision and care in every curve and line, making the humble wood look divine. Rubbed with the oil and a cloth of silk, white as the winter and white as the milk. Grace is a sculpture that we carve from life, more than the struggle and more than the strife. Steady and patient as the grain unfolds, stories that the heavy timber holds. Though the wood may crack in the desert heat, and the heavy drums of the world may beat, the heart is solid and the cut is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Grace is a sculpture. The gazer leans to the polished glass, watching the ancient galaxies pass, mapping the stars in a velvet sky, while the rest of the world is sleeping by. The telescope turns on a heavy base, searching for light in the deep of space. A silver lens is capturing a spark, finding the diamonds within the dark. Hope is a constellation in the night, burning with a steady and a pure light. Steady and patient as the planets spin, comforting the weary heart within. A glowing map in a world of black, keeping us on the homeward track. The charts are drawn with a careful hand, connecting the dots of a distant land. A cosmic clock in the atmosphere, whispering secrets for the soul to hear. Precision and care in the math of old, stories that the burning embers told. Calculated with a quiet mind, things that the restless never find.
Though the heavy clouds may hide the view,
and the bitter wind
starts to chill you through, the stars are constant and the orbit sure.
This is the love
that will long endure.
The smithy stands by the roaring flame, calling the glowing iron by name. A heavy hammer and a steady arm, keeping the shivering heart from harm. The anvil rings with a rhythmic song, making the brittle metal grow strong. A shower of sparks in the smoky air, proof of the labor and the spirit there. Faith is a blade that is forged in fire, lifting the heavy spirit even higher. Steady and patient as the hammer falls, building the strength within these walls. A shining shield in a world of rust, fashioned with honor and with trust. The steel is cooled in a water trough when the long day has been more than enough. A silver edge on a rugged frame, burning with a never dying flame. Precision and care in the heat and cold, like the brave stories that the poets told. Tempered with patience and a heavy strike, things that no other power is like. Faith is a blade that is forged in fire, lifting the heavy spirit even higher. Steady and patient as the hammer falls, building the strength within these walls. Though the coal runs low and the fire goes dim, and the shadows reach to the very brim, the weld is solid and the iron is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Faith is a blade. I carve the housing from a block of pine.
I paint the needle in a silver line.
I I polish the brass till it starts to gleam.
I magnetize the center of the dream.
The pivot balances on a diamond pin,
waiting for the journey to begin.
a copper gear is turning in its slot,
Giving the world everything it got. Love is a compass that will always find
the home that we left in the back of our mind.
steady and patient as the needle swings
Above the noise of the earthly things,
a golden guide in a world of gray,
leading us through
to a brand new day.
You hold the glass and I set the seal,
Making the phantom promise something real.
a mechanical wonder in a wooden shell,
Ringing the chime of a tiny bell. Precision and care in the north and south.
a word of truth from a lover's mouth.
Wound up with kindness and a gentle touch.
Things that
I've always loved so very much. Love is a compass that will always find
the home that we left in the back of our mind.
steady and patient as the needle swings.
Though the storm may spin us in a wild retreat,
And the heavy rain starts to drown the street.
the point is steady and the aim is pure.
This is the love that will long endure. To a brand new day. To a brand new day.
The chemist works with a crystal vial where the soft summer memories dial. Petals of jasmine and a drop of rain, soothing the edges of a hidden pain. The essence drips in a glass pipette, capturing things that we haven't met yet. An amber bottle on a marble stone, ensuring that we are never alone. Grace is a fragrance in the morning air, finding the beauty that is everywhere. Steady and patient as the scent unfolds, better than the silver or the stolen gold. A gentle trail in a world of gray, waking the senses to a brand new day. The cork is tight and the label's neat, making the bitter winter feel so sweet. A liquid garden in a tiny room, banishing the shadow and the gloom. Precision and care in the bass and note, like a sweet letter that a lover wrote, blended with kindness and a soft desire, feeding the soul like a quiet fire. Grace is a fragrance in the morning air, The shadows dance upon the cedar beam, a quiet life within a waking dream. I trace the spine of every dusty book inside the comfort of our hidden nook. The silver rain is streaking down the slate, far from the engines and the city gate. I find a photograph from April's light, before the golden days retreated from sight. Oh, let the raindrops drum against the roof and keep the chaotic world forever aloof. Smooth as the honey in a porcelain cup, you are the anchor that picks me up. A steady promise in the lantern's glow, moving as rhythmic as the rivers flow. Spins a melody of old, a secret symphony about to unfold. The crackle of the needle, warm and sweet, making the rainy evening feel so complete. The velvet quilt is wrapped around my knees as thunder murmurs through the garden trees. A gentle fragrance of the Earl Grey tea, drowning the doubts that used to follow me. Oh, let the raindrops drum against the roof and keep the chaotic world forever aloof. Smooth as the honey in a porcelain cup, you are the anchor that picks me up. Frantic race. The rivers flow. The embers die within the bricked-in hearth, the quietest corner on this spinning earth. I turn the pages of a leather tome inside the sanctuary of our home. The frost is etching patterns on the pane, far from the bustle and the city lane. I find a pressed leaf from a summer day, before the vibrant colors turn to gray. Oh, let the snowflakes drift against the glass and watch the wintry midnight slowly pass. Smooth as the vanilla in a heavy bowl, you are the anchor of my weary soul. A silent promise in the candle wick, moving as steady as a heartbeat's tick. The ink is drying on the parchment scroll, a hidden story that I must unroll. Your handwriting is elegant and neat, soft against my shivering shoulder. As the night grows significantly older, a gentle fragrance of the sandalwood incense breaking down every logical defense. So let the snowflakes drift against the glass and watch the wintry midnight slowly pass. Smooth as the vanilla in a heavy bowl, you are the anchor of my weary soul. A silent promise in the candle wick, moving as steady as a heartbeat's tick. Though the icy blizzard starts to howl and the hungry wolves begin to prowl, I am wrapped in blankets made of trust, far from the envy and the worldly dust. Oh, let the snowflakes drift against the glass and watch the wintry midnight slowly pass. Smooth as the vanilla in a heavy bowl, you are the anchor of my weary soul. A silent promise in the candle wick, moving as steady as a heartbeat's tick. Heartbeat's tick. Heartbeat's tick. The binder sits with the needle and thread, gathering words that the ages have said. The smell of the glue and the aged white page, defying the rust and the wear of the age. The leather is stretched o'er the cardboard spine, keeping the verses in a perfect line. A linen cord is knotted with a prayer, holding the secrets that are hidden there. Love is a story that we write by hand, more than the ocean and more than the sand. Steady and patient as the ink meets the leaf, providing a shelter from the winter's grief. A heavy cover for a fragile soul, making the broken pieces finally whole. The gold leaf glitters on the titled front, ending the long and the wearying hunt. 1,000 stories in a single bound, finding the lost that were meant to be found. Precision and care in every sewn stitch, making the spirit feel so deeply rich. Pressed in the vice with a gentle hold, stories that never grow tired or old. Love is a story that we write by hand, more than the ocean and more than the sand. Steady and patient as the ink meets the leaf, providing a shelter from the winter's grief. Though the edges fray and the paper turns brown, master waits for the waters boil, far from the labor and the dusty soil. A whisk of bamboo and a ceramic bowl, finding the balance of a quiet soul. The steam is rising in a graceful curl, while the heavy banners of the world unfurl. A single leaf in a swirling dance, finding the peace in a moment's chance. Peace is a cup that we hold together, shielding the heart from the stormy weather. Steady and patient as the water pours, opening the hidden and the silent doors. A warm reflection in a world of ice, offering a small and a sweet paradise. The tea is green and the spirit's clear, bringing the distant heavens much near. A simple ritual in a wooden space, filled with a quiet and a steady grace. Precision and care in the temperature, making the weary heart feel so secure. Served with a bowing and a gentle hand, things that the hurried cannot understand. Peace is a cup that we hold together, shielding the heart from the stormy weather. Steady and patient as the water pours, opening the hidden and the silent doors. The ceramic cracks and the seasons turn, and the fires of the world begin to burn. The spirit is tranquil and the brew is pure. This is the love that will long endure. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, peace. Oh, peace, peace. The drafter sits with a fine-tip pen, tracing the mountains and the forest glen. Ink on the parchment and a steady hand, drawing the borders of a promised land. The ruler slides on a linen sheet, where the wild rivers and the oceans meet. A compass rose in the corner square, guiding the traveler who is wandering there. Truth is a map that we follow home, no matter how far or how wide we roam. Steady and patient as the ink dries fast, building a vision that is meant to last. A sturdy anchor in a world of doubt, showing us what this life is all about. Perfect and the lines are true, showing the path for me and for you. A paper world in a is a map